Hey, what up, world? It's your man Dream holding it down. Welcome again to another episode of the Dream Reset program. And I got some very special guests in here. Super proud of them. They started the Reset program, and life is getting good.
Yes.
Life is getting good. You know what I'm saying? So y'all go ahead and let the king introduce himself first.
Yeah, man, I'm James Camp, man. Fresh out of North Dallas. Um, you know, been with my wife for 22 years now. Um, we've been making some big things pop, man.
Big things.
Right here with Big Bro, Dream,
Yeah.
making some things shake for us. Thank God, it was hard for us, and we gonna get into it. But I just want to introduce myself, let you know I'm James Camp. Here go my boo.
The boo.
My name is Portia Camps, and I'm just excited to be back connected with Dream. We've been knowing each other for such a long time, since like childhood, seemed like, but we reconnected, and God has blessed us ever since we've been back connected with him. So happy to be here.
Awesome. So, for those who's trying to figure out what exactly the reset program is, let's go ahead and break this down, okay? So, every now and then, depending on what type of phone you have, and it just compares to because you always have your phone with you. I mean, you probably want to leave your wallet before you leave your phone. The phone ain't going nowhere, but every now and then, you got to press the reset button. And what happens is the it just malfunction. There's a malfunction. It get jammed up. It just wasn't working. But once you press the reset button, it recalibrated, and something amazing happened, right? And so that's the reset program. So reset program is basically what it's saying. It's resetting your situation. The first thing we want to do is reset your thinking, reset your mind frame, reset exactly how you were thinking, how you were processing things prior to getting into the program. Second, you want to overcome your goals. See exactly what kind of goals you want. It might be a business that you want to start up. It might be a home that you want to build, right? So third, we achieve those goals and we tell others, right? So we're going to go ahead and open it up. So we call them Slim and Portia, you know what I'm saying? And I seen them about 2 or 3 months. No, it's been about 3 or 4 months ago.
Yeah, about 3 years.
Yeah.
And I told them about a reset program. They heard some other testimonials, and this is why we do testimonials. And they was like, look, man, we got to get involved. Showed them exactly what we do. They told me some goals. I said, let's go ahead and achieve those goals. And they came back after they got the results. And now it's time to execute. But I said, hey, before we execute, how about we tell some people exactly what we just witnessed and what we seen? So let's start out with the main. Okay, let's start out because I'm gonna kind of bring it out there to them so they can see. What was your goal before when you seen the reset program? Let's identify the goal. What was the goal?
The goal was to get back to being able to, I guess, feel free again. Because everybody know you can have all the money in the world, but it seems like credit is what what really sets you free out here in this world we live in right now. And it's like, I think mainly, man, we just wanted to kind of get to that point where, like, okay, man, you know what? We finna invest our time and our money, forget everything else we got going, whatever little bit we got, we gonna put it towards the reset program. Because the number one thing I'm about to say, for real, just a little bit off, is me and my wife went through about 2 or 3 different credit programs. This is the only one that has showed us that integrity from the jump.
Yeah.
They don't just care about really, oh, it's about the money. Because the money really ain't nothing. I actually paid more money dealing with people that didn't do nothing for me for a whole year. But these guys here, they came in and they showed me integrity from the jump, and it wasn't about the money. I want to see you win. I really care about what you got going, your family, and godly men, righteous. that's like the number one thing right now that really just set me and my wife all the way. Like, hey, we finna do this, you know. So, what was that question again, OG?
For sure.
Talk to me. What was that question again?
Let's identify the goal. Like, so, what, when you see the reset program, some people's goals are, hey, I want to buy a house.
Right.
Some people's are, I want to start a business. Some people are, hey, I want to buy this for the business.
Right.
What was the actual goal? What's the goal? What was the goal for you?
Well, I think that our goals were we have a house. We definitely, it's not our forever home, but my husband has his own business doing logistics right now, and he wants to expand and get more trucks and just to get our credit back on track because, when you buy a house and you, first off, so our goals are to get more trucks and expand our business and then eventually buy our forever home. I know that when we first started, when we first bought our house, we went through some trials and tribulations. I lost my job. He took over the household, and I became a homemaker. Thank God, he blessed me with somebody like this that brought me. I've been taking care of the kids for about 2 years now, and it's a blessing in disguise, but it also came with some tribulations to start with and hindered our credit score. And, so our goals are to get back to where we were before, actually more than what we were before.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, and so, so now you're at home.
Yeah.
Been at home for 2 years. You're in a home right now, but it's not the forever home.
No.
And then you are out there grinding it out.
Oh, yeah.
Bringing home the bacon.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying? And you're in logistics.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's talk about the logistics situation because that's probably maybe number one.
Yeah.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
All right.
yeah.
So what's one of the goals on the logistics side?
So the goals on the logistics side is to be able to add on to trucks that I have previously and, be able to expand, create jobs for people that I know and just, be a black-owned trucking company, which, I know that business ins and out, and that's what I'm set to do, and be able to have something I could leave to my family, one day and just, do what God put me on this earth to do, that's be the provider, the protector, and take care of my family. So as I expand on doing that, that's what I'm doing, building generational wealth and, making it work for itself in the future, so.
So we identify the goals. So I'm kind of going over it with those who are looking at this for the first time, right? So I want you, whoever it is, your friends and family, to identify the goal, right? Because you need a reason why. Some people don't care. So I'm not applying this to anybody that does not care, but I'm talking about somebody who actually cares. And like my man said, he has a legacy that he wants to go ahead and leave with his family. And that's to identify. So you have to identify the target. You can't shoot the ball into the goal if you're not looking at the goal, right?
Right.
Right.
So that's the goal.
That's
right.
That's right.
So as we're bouncing the ball before we shoot, we got to understand how to play the game. What we about to do? How far is the ball going to go? How gentle do we need to do it, or how hard do we need to push it?
That's right.
So when I met you guys, you told me about. Let's talk about what happened to the first truck.
Okay.
On the logistic end. So kind of, I want y'all to hear the story
yeah.
so y'all can see how deep this whole situation really is and how quick it happened.
Right. So sometimes, a lot of us lose our faith, and God. This really speaking real right here, I felt like coming into my business, I needed help, and I didn't really need the help that I thought I needed. I was just scared to jump out there and had that faith that God, he got me in what I'm doing. So I brought in the wrong kind of partner with me, and I trusted that person and didn't put my trust in God. And the first week of me going out with my business, with about 26, about 30,000 pounds, he flips my truck on the bridge down there by downtown Dallas. Now, we making money that first week big time. I'm like, oh man, we good, baby. It's like my wife had another. It's like she had a job and the income coming in. And I go to the scene and see my truck all flipped over, and I'm like, God, why, man? You blessed me with it, but then you took it just like that. But really, God didn't take it. He really was showing me that, you know, that's how real I am. You gotta have the faith in me. So what he did was, the guy didn't believe in God in the first place, but that day he met God. He felt, hey man, thank you, Jane. Look here, man. I really found out who God is. He saved my life. So the point of him even being a part of my business was for him to get to know God.
Wow.
So him flipping my truck, I didn't even care no more. I was thankful to God that he was okay. But I said, I don't need to do business with you no more. I understand that you wasn't for me in the first place, because we had a lot of different other kind of run-ins, and his impatience and everything is what made him flip the truck. So, I already had some other things jumping, and it worked out for me. I had already had a LLC that I had a long time ago that I threw in the back burner because I was building with another guy and giving him a chance. But God was telling me, no, you need to do your business with Star Elite, you see. So Star Elite been around for a minute. I just never pursued what I was supposed to do with it. So finally, I'm back up and running and getting some things going, and all I'm doing is just going to add on with the reset program, with everything else that I have, put my faith in God. He already brought me to Dream. He already brought me to OC. So we finna make something shake. Everything's been working and going like it's supposed to. And we knocking out all the fundamentals first. And now we just gonna execute,
So I wanted y'all to hear that because I want to rewind and see how we start here in the process, right? So you heard the goal, you figure out what the meaning behind the goal is. Now you've seen the trials and tribulations before even getting here, and how important resetting. Talk about a reset. The whole truck fell over.
Right.
Now, the truck fell over, and the insurance lapsed.
Right.
So the truck, we gone.
Right. Gone, man.
Like, so reset for real, right? Because I want the people.
Yeah.
This ain't made up. This ain't made up. This is real. Okay.
We had to start it over.
Start over.
Broke,
So you take
man,
your
broke,
phone.
man. Yeah,
boom,
that's
reset.
me.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
reset, right?
So we had to start it over.
So listen. So in the reset program, we identify that. We sit there, situate going on. Now, when I say reset, it all starts back from the educational systemic way that we were being taught, which was, in my opinion only, a false way, a wrong way to teach people. Right. So, for no disrespect, but Christopher Columbus, I don't know who that is, and he ain't never did nothing for my family.
I don't know him
And I
neither.
remember spending 3 or 4 hours on Christopher
Learning
Columbus
it.
in the school.
Learning
that with a lot of irrelevant information. My
Right.
opinion, again, no pun intended, for all you educators out there. However, the financial literacy was not taught.
Exactly. No.
And this is where we are. So we go in through the financial literacy, let them know exactly how credit actually works. Now, I'm not the credit expert, so shout out to Otis Caldwell. YCBS Credit Services on our team, and he's the quarterback when it comes to getting everybody's credit situation. And then you guys are going to meet Jay Grimes, which he's the loan officer side of our team. So it's step one, step two.
Wow.
And then after that, we'll go, it goes any further. So we have a full team, right? A full team. They're literally waiting for you guys to come through the pipeline, go through the steps, and literally walk you in through the threshold of your home or the threshold of your new truck, right?
That's right.
Real easy, real seamless, right? So long story short, and no disrespect to this company, but it's being real. The reason why I'm passionate about this, because matter of fact, I'm not gonna blast the company, but I was with a company that I was paying $89 a month for 9 months, and me personally, I didn't get any results. So that's pretty much $900, about $900 out the door. So I walked around, looked around, talked around, and the key word was paralegals. So this is a team of paralegals that go in and literally bully the bullies. right? They're because you probably have credit that's been sitting there. You can't get them off for nothing. The reason why, because these so-called credit restoration programs, all they do is they give them letters, and those letters sit there with a kabillion other letters and never get touched. To be honest with you, the paralegals go in and say, "Listen, I represent our clients, Slim and Portia, and if you do not take this off, you got a lawsuit." They say, "Uh-oh," and they get it off, right? So that's what happens. Now, this was a cool situation because, I mean, I've seen some situations a lot of worse than others, but this wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't that bad. The credit went down a little bit, but there were some old things that needed to come off that for some reason just sitting there dormant, and we had to get them off. We had to kind of ruffle up some feathers on the other side, but guess what? They heard it, and it is now gone. So now we're able to go ahead and proceed to the execution. So let's talk about when you first came in. What was your credit score, Portia?
I think I was like at a 530.
530.
Yeah.
All right, let the drum rolls, please. The drum rolls, the drum rolls, the drum rolls, please. All right, what's your credit score today?
707.
707. Can y'all give me a whoop, 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 whoop?
Yeah,
707. Listen,
Has it been 30? It's probably 30 days, a little bit over 30 days.
I would say about 45 days.
Yeah.
45 days. And it doesn't happen that fast all the time. It's a case-by-case scenario. Porsche just went through light speed.
Over
But
the-
about a 45-day span, we were able to go ahead and get to the creditors. Now, once again, I'm not a credit analyst. I'm not a credit specialist. So I'm not talking credit. I'm talking about my team.
There you
So
go.
my team goes in, and they go in and beat them up, get them out your way, and now you're ready to go on to the next one, right?
Good
So,
deal.
Yes.
and I'm going to tell you, life changes in Club 700.
Man.
When you get into the 700 Club, Slim, it's just like when y'all used to come to my parties back in the day. You gotta be like, "Yo, I'm with Dream."
Yeah, that's real.
Hey, you with
That's real.
Dream? Oh, come on in.
That's
Ain't no
real.
paying at the door.
That's
Everybody
real.
gonna come
Come on
on and
with
get the
it.
VIP.
Come on with
Man.
it.
So welcome to the Club 700, and now we get to execute. So let's talk about something. So for you, I got strategies, right? I want to give y'all a strategy. So Slim, and educate me a little bit, Slim, because I'm not fully aware of how this works in the logistics world. But is it safe to say that you will make as much on a load of a 2021 truck the same if the truck was a 2017?
Oh yeah.
Exact same.
Yeah, exactly.
So the company doesn't say, because you, Slim, have a 2021, we're going to give you more.
No,
They don't.
No.
Okay, and I want y'all to
Not at
understand
all.
how
No,
yeah how that makes sense and why that makes sense. So here's the problem, and I want you guys to pay attention very closely because I'm about to give you all the game, all the nuggets, right? So here's the problem: if Slim was to walk into a bank right now, even at a 700, but I dare that he better not even try to get in there with a 620 or a 5. What were you, 530? 530. They just politely tell you to go ahead and turn around. You will. They're gonna come in. They're gonna give you an application, and here's what's gonna happen. If you want a 2015, 2016 truck, right?
Right.
Hold on, Junior, hush, boy.
Look at it.
Thank you. I'll be cutting that out. Thank you. Anyway, if you were to get a 2015, 2016 truck, it'll be about, I looked at the prices, like 45, 50,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the problem. They will deny that. You know why? Because it has 300, 400,000 miles.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
too many miles.
Yeah.
But what they will say is, okay, wow, you got a 660, 670. We want you to go ahead and put down $10,000, $15,000, but you can't get this truck. But we will finance you a brand new truck. Why? Because we could put a warranty under it. It has new miles on it.
Right.
So that's the problem, right? How do you kind of flip that? Well, if your credit is good enough, guess what? We have bank financial solutions where we could go in and just get a line of credit and go in and get that money and go buy that car, buy a truck for cash. Now you on the road. We don't fast forward
Cash
all
money.
that. Cash out of there. And then you just pay the bank back.
That's it.
Yeah, hold on. Junior. Hush, man.
My boy Joey.
Hush. I mean, because I can hear you recording, man. Hush. Thank you. I'll be cutting that out too. Thank you. Daddy mode, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, now we go into the bank. We get the money from the bank. We go buy the truck. You're back on. So now we got a 2016, 2017 based off your what? Credit.
Yeah.
All right. Prior to that, you didn't have any choices.
No.
You didn't have any options.
You don't.
So boom. Now, next is to get the crib, the Taj Mahal house, right?
Right.
The you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So now, here's another thing. Now that you have your credit is up, now the business starts. Now we're able to get more money. Now we can set you up and get you ready for the house. So
Yes.
now rates are lower than ever, right?
Yes.
So rates if you're in the 700 club, you're at a 2.8, 2.7, 2.9 interest rate.
That's really good.
So what that means is you could qualify for a payment that you couldn't qualify maybe a year and a half ago because the interest makes the payment go down.
Bring it on.
So if the interest makes the payment go down, you could qualify the house a bigger house.
Right.
The reason why people couldn't qualify for homes because the 4.5, 6.5% interest rate, the inflation of the interest rate on there, it makes it to where, man, I can't even get
can't
the house
afford
because
it,
I
yeah.
can't afford it.
Right.
Because you get the house based on how much income you make.
Right.
So they're going to say, well, how much income do you make, Slim? And you're going to show them your bank statements or you're going to show them your W-2s. Are you
Right.
W-2 or 1090?
10-9.
Okay, you're 1090. They're going to say, okay, let me see your tax statements. And you're going to say, they're going to be like, okay, cool. And based on that, that's what you get qualified for. But because now y'all going to have a smaller interest rate, you're not qualified for more home. It's just that easy,
Dang.
that simple, but the logistics behind that.
Wow.
So, literally from a 45-day ago decision. Hold on one second. Junior. Hush, man.
Is my nose ring?
Hush.
Right.
Quiet. I want to go hard. Why we get on the mic, man? Why we doing that? You know what I mean?
always do
After I
that.
finish, you can be good.
He wanted to be part of the interview.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Back. I'll be in that out, too. Thank you. So now you're able to go in with you because first thing first, we're gonna get the new truck.
Yes.
That's right.
Right.
That's first thing.
Second, after we get the new truck rolling, then we're going out to the crib. Is
That's
that is
right.
that the plan?
That's
That's
the
right.
All right,
plan.
cool. And then after that, we're gonna get you a couple more trucks,
That's right.
and then you're gonna get a couple of
See,
drivers.
He moving right. He
Yeah.
moving right. Keep
You're gonna
talking,
get a couple of
Dream.
drivers.
Yeah, that's right.
And then you
That's
get to sit at home with wifey.
That's
Y'all get to
right.
kick your legs. Is
That's
that
right.
the plan?
That's the plan.
Okay,
right.
cool.
Ain't got in that jacuzzi while the kids in school. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Come
So
on with it.
yeah, so that's exactly and listen, it ain't my plan, it's their plan. So we sit down, we looked at and identified the plan. We executed the goal, and now we're identifying where we're gonna go. So in the midst of this video right now, next step is we're gonna be looking at some other trucks
Yes.
and getting those things financed, and then we off to the races.
That's right.
So with that being said, in the reset program, everybody got to realize this. Imagine y'all eat barbecue.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's it like? Y'all like steak?
Oh man, that's what it is.
Steak's good, ain't it?
That's all it is.
Now think about this. Have you ever took a steak and put it in the microwave?
No.
Nah.
But you could. You probably could.
Right?
But it ain't
Be
gonna come
tough.
out
It's
right.
gonna be terrible.
Ain't gonna come out
It
right.
ain't gonna come out right.
That's right.
Something ain't gonna be right about it. It's gonna be
Yeah.
suspect.
That's right.
It's gonna be cooked,
That's
but
right.
it's not gonna be right. That's exactly what people be wanting to do with their credit.
Ooh, you sure right.
right.
about
They want it
that.
microwaved out the game.
Right.
They try to fast start this
Yeah.
thing, it ain't going. Now this is one of the quicker ovens, if you will.
Right.
Shoot.
So
But
this
this
ain't
is
no
a-
smoker. This ain't no smoker.
Yeah, this ain't
is-
that slow. Yeah.
this
We're
is-
gonna make it right, make
Right.
it marinate that thing and put it right. So when
Right.
it comes out, it just falls off the bone.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So on the reset program, we just kind of tell people they got to be patient and trust the process.
That's right.
All right. So in the process, where we are right now, Portia and Slim, as far as manifestations, you now start manifesting your life.
That's right.
You start manifesting. You already said you want your credit up. Now it's up. You already said you want another truck. That's about to happen.
Right.
You already say you want another house. You need to look at how you want your house and
Hey,
everything.
I
That's
already
right.
did
How
it.
you want to decorate the house.
That's
How you
right.
want it to smell in there.
That's
And
right.
start manifesting.
That's right.
And next thing you know, you got to tell somebody else.
Yep,
That's right.
that's right.
And keep that going. And that's just how the cycle happens.
That's right.
So that's the reset program, y'all. All in the just. Like, I get to, get a front row seat of seeing how exactly a family gets to reset their whole situation. And it's a case by case. Now, I've seen some things that's just been way harder. I mean, Portia, I ain't gonna lie, like yours was one of the rockets. Yours had the nitrous on it. Yours went by real quick. I mean, you jumped up
Truly.
almost 200 points.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Over
and it was
it was
actually less
so
than
quick.
45 days.
yeah.
It was less than
like,
45
I mean,
days.
Like
30,
2 weeks.
like 3 weeks.
It
And like,
felt
I
like
ain't
2
even
to
gonna
3
lie to you. It went up real quick.
Exactly.
Like, no
OC
lie.
was
It
like-
surprised me. I was
He was like, "I'm gonna jump
I
on
say,
it."
man, nah, he ain't for real,
He
man.
jumped on it the night we left. I was like,
Yeah.
"Wow."
Yeah, small, commercial break from my brother Otis Caldwell, OC, YCBS, spearheading it on the credit side. Listen, if you understand what I understand, that you have to connect yourself to good people, understanding, and that's everybody in the team. Now wait till y'all meet the loan officers, the people who get
That's
you the
right.
money. Everybody they just gonna walk you
Heck
through.
yeah.
You ain't got to worry about, man, is
Oh,
this gonna
man.
work? Is this
That's
not?
a
No,
bet.
it
That's a
literally is
bet.
gonna happen. You know what I
That's a
mean?
bet.
Man.
So I'm excited for you guys. I appreciate y'all for coming back in, giving your testimony, and we're gonna come back after they done got the truck,
Right on.
and then we're gonna come back after they done got the house,
Yes.
and then we're gonna come back after you get 5 more trucks after that, Slim.
That's right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So, yo, this is your man Dream with Dream Motivates, holding it down once again. Welcome to the Reset Program, the Hustle and Grind edition. And listen, tell somebody to tell somebody it's possible. It can happen. It really can happen. You know what I'm saying? Just get around somebody who understands and believes in you as much as we do. So, once again, thank you guys. Thank you, Slim and Portia, for stopping by.
Right on.
I know y'all got
No
probably some
problem.
shopping to do. Y'all looking all fresh. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay fresh. All right. And this is your man Dream with Dream Motivates. Welcome to the Reset Program. Let's go. All right. I want to cut this and just do it like a 60-second commercial.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, son. Almost done. Reset commercial, 60 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. What up, where's your man Dream? Welcome again. It's the Reset Program. What's the Reset Program? Listen, this is when we reset your situation. Oh, you don't believe me? What's your name, my brother?
James.
And what's your name?
Portia.
And I have them in the building, and they just got reset all the way. Now, Portia, when you first came in, what was your credit score?
530.
Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. What's your credit score now?
707.
Oh, 707, the number of completion, and you are complete. It's just still rising.
Yes.
Listen, this is real, and it's a real testimony. It's your man Dream. Dream Motivates. Welcome to the Reset Program. Real people, real situations, real results. Holla at your boy. If y'all have any information that y'all need from me, DM me ASAP. Once again, it's your man Dream. Welcome to the Reset Program. One time for my man, Otis Caldwell. Let's get it.